Hello and welcome to tradePhlo. In this video we'll be going through the creation and monitoring of a declaration in the tradePhlo app. The first screen you see is a user information screen. Here you'll see your company information and are able to change and amend your email or password. The next screen is where you would add all the company's information. Here you can assign multiple profiles against each company. For example, you can create a company that is both the importer and exporter. The next section is the document section where you can add any legal documents, for example, any contract between yourself and tradePhlo. The next section is the badges section. Here you can add any badges you may already have to allow you to use different ports. The HMRC section allows you to authorize your account with HMRC. You can do this both for test and the production environment. The next step involves creating the declaration. Here you can select whether you want to do an import or an export declaration. The next step involves creating the declaration. Here you can select whether you want to do an import or an export declaration. You would then select the procedure type from the drop-down provided and the declaration type. We can then enter the commercial reference, which is a free text field, and move on to the party's information. Once you select the type of representation, the relevant fields will display. After selecting the declarant, importer and exporter, you can move on to the transport information. The following fields allow you to make a selection from a drop-down menu. This makes it easier for the customers to choose the relevant information. You have the mode at border, mode at arrival, dispatch country, destination country, supervising office, place of loading, transport nationality, arrival transport type. The transport ID is a free text field. Goods location and container number, which is also a free text field. The DUCR is automatically generated. The next step is the finance information. Here is where we enter the invoice data. The invoice amount is the only free text field here. All other fields provide a drop-down menu which makes it easier for the customer to select the relevant information. The next section is the goods section. Here you have the choice to upload goods or manually add goods. In order to upload goods in bulk, you need to download the template and re-upload it after you have put in all the correct information regarding the items. This will help save a huge amount of time when uploading multiple items. Alternatively, you can enter each item manually. The first thing you do is select the commodity code. You can either enter the description of the commodity code and select the correct one from the drop-down menu if you do not know it, or enter the commodity code directly. Once you enter the country of origin, you'll then be given information that is fetched straight from the trade tariff. This saves a lot of time in knowing which conditions may apply to this specific item. You can also check any import duties or VAT that is liable on this item. We can then move on to entering the gross weight, net weight, goods value, the preference code, the procedure code, the additional procedure code and valuation method, all of which are from a drop-down menu. Moving on to the packaging information. This is also a drop-down menu, making it easier for you to make the right selection. The shipping marks is a free text field. You may enter the relevant information. We can then move on to the previous document. Here you can select the type of document you will be attaching, along with any reference name or number. Under the produced documents, you can attach any guarantees, licenses, or any conditional statements that may apply to your item. The next section is the customs information. Here you can select the payment method. For example, if you're deferring your account, you can select duty deferment. You'll be given the option to enter your duty deferment account number. You may then enter any authorizations, guarantees or warehouse information, all of which are easily selectable from the drop-down menus. Under the additional fiscal reference, you enter the name of the party liable to pay any duty or taxes. The additional information is where you'd enter any information regarding the vehicle that will be crossing the border. Moving on to the document section. Here you can attach any documents that apply only to this declaration. Moving on to the final part, the declarant. Here you have the option to submit the declaration if it's ready, or you can submit draft for review if you're not currently ready but want to check if you have any errors, or you can save and close if you're not ready to submit at all. For this example, we'll be submitting draft for review. Once the declaration has been submitted successfully, we are then brought to this screen. Here we can see the reference, the trader reference, the type of declaration made, whether import or export, the MRN number, the date the declaration was created, the route it will be taking, the status of the declaration, and the progress of the declaration. Under the Action tab, we can open the declaration to review it, or we can copy the declaration to make any amendments. The benefit of this is that everything is under one domain, so you do not need to recreate the declaration to make any amendments. Once the declaration has been amended, you can then resubmit for review or submit directly to live. We can then view the C88. Here you'd see all the information that has been entered into a declaration. You'd also see the total duty or VAT that will be liable on this declaration. And this information is fetched directly from HMRC itself. We can also cancel declaration if need be, or add any documents that have been requested by HMRC. You can also create the GMR directly from our system. This makes it easier for you to do everything in one place. In tradePhlo, you are given this freedom to view all declarations in one place. You can view the test, live, and draft declarations. And finally, you can add multiple users to each account. This helps make it easier to access any declarations that the company may be doing. Thank you for watching. For more information, contact us on 0203 443 9815 or email us on contact@tradePhlo.com. Thank you.